I love how we're kind of giving like, you're giving like cyber cam girl, and I'm giving Princess Peach from Super Mario.
Why your reference so? You're agreeing it. Your reference so pretty. My reference like so ghetto.
I mean, you were just saying it right now. You're like, I look like a cheap whore. I'm like, what, have you ever given any other look?
Because like today, like we're giving advice, right? Oh. Sorry.
I do want to. Oh, this is so cute. This is the MEIDEME Core Essential Lip Balm in Scarlet Red. But there's a little heart.
It's a great conversation starter.
Yeah,
You know, like you're applying lip balm in front of the guy that you like, and they were like, "Oh my god, what's that?" And it's like, "Oh, it's the lip balm I got from Star Korean that has a heart center in it. Do you want to try?"
I'm pretty sure a guy would never ask that, but okay. Or you can be like, because usually guys will ask for lip balm, right? So, I mean, it's been used by me, but you can use my lip balm, my MEIDEME Core Essential Lip Balm in Scarlet Red.
It's very nice actually.
엄청 촉촉해.
And the one with the red center has color, right?
Yeah, I think that one's supposed to have a color too, but it's very subtle. Now, 어차피 I'm going to be trying these lip tints on anyway, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, hi, welcome back to Bunny and Cherry. Again, I'm trying to remember to actually have an intro. We never say what the name of the show is. We just assume everyone watching knows what it is. But I mean, the name is literally in the title of the video, so.
Today my makeup is actually, I purposely giving this sort of like cheap sort of streetwalker vibe because I'm sending this message to you. Today's counselor sort of in a little corner of us giving you advice of life is actually nothing serious, just like my makeup look. So don't take it serious. It's all light-hearted advice.
And my makeup is just the same makeup I had from the other video, but I was too lazy to wash my face, so.
And your hair too. And I can smell it from here, underneath your
This
hair.
is literally the wig that you're using. We're talking about the wig? I took a shower last night.
Okay.
Anyway, today we're going to be answering some of your gomin, your...
Yes. Love concerns?
Love. I thought it was just in general. Love, yeah, okay.
Bunny and Cherry as your friendly advisor, each single...
I thought you were going to say friendly neighborhood ghost.
That too. So get prepared.
So we want to say that all the advice we're about to give, take it with a grain of salt, and this is just for entertainment purposes only.
And
oh my God,
just to be fair, so we put all the advices, and we have a lot of entries. So thank you so much for entering your...
That's so bulky.
It's huge.
So we actually have a lot of entries. Thank you so much for like
showing interest.
Yes.
But it was funny too because the PD of our show, Hannah, was talking about how like we thought we were just gonna get cute little like, oh, I'm kind of shy at school. How do I? But she was saying people are literally trauma dumping in the comments. So we'll see.
Yeah, I can resonate because you know I can feel a lot of young viewers are watching us. Maybe not the best role model, but when you're younger,
you're not the best role model for the young viewers. Okay, first of all, I don't know why you'd be young and watching this show, but.
Okay, but I mean, when I was younger, I have a lot of like problems. I think I will need to solve. But
when you were younger.
Yes, but I just
current day issue, Anya.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, I just want to give one piece of advice for you today. If you're like when you're younger, you have so many issues and problems. When you get older, they are not gone. They're still there, and you just have to solve it. And
can you literally apply that to every single piece of advice that's going to be asked of us today? That defeats the purpose of this episode.
But it just makes you stronger.
Anyway,
better woman.
Go pick one, Bali. Oh Lord.
Are you ready?
No.
Excited?
그 juicy one 같아.
Oh really?
Juicy one 같대.
Hey girlies, so here's...
Wow.
Hey girlies, so here's the thing. I'm actually a male asexual and aromantic, which means I couldn't care less about dating or hookup. I do find men attractive, but I have zero desire to get anywhere near them. Okay, I see you.
Girl.
I've tried dating multiple times, but it just grosses me out. I mean, about sex, right? Okay.
Or even just the idea of dating, Anya, just the prospect.
But like they do find men attractive, like he or she.
Okay.
Oh, he said he's a male. Let's see. Now this is the interesting part. I have been offered a paid Hook up.
I told you.
Oh, girl,
Ooh, it gets juicy.
okay. I mean, oh my god, this is not a tea episode.
Ooh.
Well, this is not the first, but what's interesting is I have just been offered 2,500 in cash to sleep with this decent looking daddy.
Ooh.
Should I take it? Okay.
First of all, if it was us, yes. But you just want to make sure that this person is not crazy. You're in a safe environment. 아, 근데 좀 무서울 것 같아. Like if they seem like a trustworthy person, okay.
Really?
And as long as you consent to the kind of stuff that they want to do with you, whether it be kinky or whether it just be normal sex or whatever.
But like, I feel like the asexual part is very irrelevant to the second part of the story. He's just saying that.
I think that's just for context.
Yes.
Oh, but like,
I feel like because he's just expressing his sexual preference, which is asexual, and he's not really into dating or.
and he feels grossed out by it when he is on dates.
Yes. So he is not interested into like having sex or like having dates or
그치.
like romantic relationships.
But if it's for money, technically it's not really romantic, right? You know, while you're in the action of sex, that you're like, this is just for money.
$2,500 is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money
to get in a short span of time.
But I mean, like the way he describes it, like decent looking daddy, he's putting it in a way that.
Like he'd be
Saying-
down for
yeah,
it.
he- yeah,
exactly. So,
But like, oh my god.
what would be the cons?
To be honest, I don't
There's
know.
no cons. All I think is that as long as you're comfortable with it, then I don't see why not.
Really, I don't know. I don't.
Why is that? Is the idea of getting paid for?
If I'm your sister, I wouldn't agree with it.
Well, yeah, because it does sound like a really shady situation, right? Just make sure you use protection. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know.
Protection is so
I don't
important.
know. I feel like it is such a quick money and it could be dangerous. So unless you're really like realistic speaking, unless you're like broke and you're like on the street and you. Oh my god, am I being so serious?
No, I think you're just being really funny because this entire series you're always talking about being a whore, wanting to suck dick, and now all of a sudden you're 갑자기 you're like, I just think it's just very like. All I'm saying is, as long as
But
you're
I
safe.
don't know. If you ask me, I will say no.
So basically, we didn't answer their question.
No, the question is, should I take it? I said no.
I say
I-
yes, as long as you're safe.
So I
Anyway.
said no. And I have had offered similar things too.
To other people, or they offered it to you?
Unjacked.
They offered it to you, or you offered it to them?
Why would I offer to people?
Because the grammar you just used made it sound like.
Oh,
you're
sorry,
the
sorry.
one-
Like someone offered to me, but it was like, not 2,500. It's like 30만 원.
That's so cheap. For
There's
this
like-
good.
But it's like there was like, and I was like, I'm not saying it was only one time, but I feel like I think this is just very it could be very dangerous for because it's so easy to do and I know I don't recommend it. Anyway, next time.
I've tried Tinder, but they always shutting down my account because I kind of never swipe right. Like, is it my fault they can't get a good algorithm for me? I've never heard about that.
Really?
But then again, I'm always swiping right on people, so
I never.
no swipe right, no matches, but.
I mean, because I know you and I know myself. We always get the gold membership. Because I don't swipe as well because I find swiping very annoying.
Yeah.
So I get the membership so I know who
Likes you first.
Yeah, likes me first.
Makes
so
it
I
much
just-
faster.
Yeah, so I just pick the one.
And I think it's so shady of Tinder to always be putting, when you open the app, the first person that pops is always the hottest fucking shit. And you swipe right and it's like, are you sure you don't want to super like them? Because they're very popular. I'm like, bitch, they're not gonna match me. Anyway.
Probably
I
fake
think,
profile too, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of them are catfish.
honestly, if that's the case, I would just like every now and then swipe right, even if you don't care about the person. And even if you do match, you can just unmatch them or.
I think I probably know why because I used to live in Toronto and the gay population in Toronto probably like 300. So like, I literally have no person of interest in that city. Maybe try to move.
Can't you use the passport feature? Why you gotta move? Just for Tinder? What if you move to a new city and you don't like anybody there either?
Oh yeah.
Stupid.
There you go.
Just change your location.
Yes,
that's-
change your location.
I always get boys from
where's
Thailand
the
and
high
from like
five? High five?
and like Mexico swiping right on me. So
Mexico.
yeah. So,
Okay, no high fives.
if it's always like a hot guy, like I look, they're like 17,000 miles away.
We solved that problem perfectly. No high fives. So use the passport functions if you live in like a very poor populated gay area. So much easier than selling sex
Pull one out.
problem. Do you think I look like a Barbie?
You, Barbie?
A ratchet Barbie?
You look. You know what you look like? You look like when they would make. You look like an extra in Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift,
When
and they're like,
they get
"Oh,
killed."
look, Japanese girls," and like that's what they show.
Or,
yeah.
have you seen Kim's Convenience?
I have it. I know what it is. but I
Oh,
haven't
okay,
seen
okay. I look like Nayeon, like the.
it. Picture here.
I look like the Korean relatives who visited Canada, and it's like 언니, like
언니!
who dressed
개웃겨.
the script writer's idea of Korean person visiting Canada.
And it's her first time using iron.
Yes. Next 고민 is Jason.
Whoop.
That's my boyfriend. Jason and I have been dating.
Did you meet in Itaewon?
Jason and I have been dating M to M, so two male.
Male to male?
Male to male, right?
I guess so.
two men are dating, so it's a gay couple. I love him so much, but he doesn't really have a romantic bone in him. So in terms of MBTI, he might be a T, like you. I knew that from the beginning of our relationship, but it still makes me a bit sad at times. Mind you, we've been dating for almost 4 years,
Oh wow.
but he never ever gave me flowers. He's so good in bed though.
Oof, that's a tough one.
Oh.
Because for me, I don't. Is that it?
Yeah.
So for me, I hate expressing my affection for someone. I do through action. That's why I'm such a bitch to you on camera, but I always give you like gifts of random shit. That's how I show my affection, even if I'm dating someone. But, 그치, gift giving. But this person seems like he doesn't do either. But he's good in bed. Maybe that's his gift giving.
I mean, I feel like
Wasn't this like the opposite of your ex?
yeah, because my ex is like ISFJ, which is like the sort of the nurse type. We have a common friend who is Hannah, not our PD Hannah, but like Hannah Lee. The Hannah Lee will always be posting like Insta stories about how many flowers she received from her fiance, and I used to get like, oh my god, I really wish like I get flowers from my boyfriends too. Like people like girls want to get flowers like sometimes, and the boy I was dating, like he's from like this chemistry like major, like very serious, and like I would say then maybe try to like sort of ask or something, like if it's a birthday, it's like, oh, can I get flowers on my birthday or something? Yeah. But I want to warn you because that's what I did, and the flowers I received.
7-Eleven flowers.
Okay, the flowers I received was expensive, but no, it was like drama. The flowers I
He got you funeral flowers.
it was similar.
Oh my god, not the funeral flowers.
Expensive artificial flowers, and it was a bunch.
But I mean, I guess it represents his forever love, even though you already broke up.
Yeah, and the color was like bluish. You know how the color is like the color sort of combination is like blue and white, and it's not even romantic.
It looks like graduation flowers.
You know, it's kind of like you cannot even feel
근데 like, doesn't the action make you feel 감동해?
그러니까.
So at least he tried.
Because this
그리고 좀 귀엽지 않아?
this Jason guy, you know, he might be not good at it, and if you really want flowers, then you can ask, but he
Yeah, I
might
think you
not
should-
be good at it.
Yeah, I think you should at least communicate, because sometimes we want certain things from our lovers, but we don't say anything. But the thing is, people aren't fucking psychic.
Yeah, they
Like,
don't
he's not
know.
gonna know, right? So maybe he's just the type that you need to let him know in that.
But I've tried, I give up. So like, but he's good at being bad. That's something that I, you know. But
But also, they've been dating for like 4 years at this point, so I guess.
yeah, 4 years.
I mean,
And
the must be doing
I
something.
would,
Oh.
and to be honest, I would trade any flowers for 4 years of good sex. To be honest, no good flowers can make up for that.
At this age, what do you really want in your future partner that you'd want to spend the rest of your life with? Basically, they're asking what you want in your boyfriend. If you're going to be spending the rest of your life with them, what's an aspect of them that you would want?
Money, power, big dick.
What's this?
There you go.
냄새. 아, 냄새. 아, disgusting한 냄새가 나요. 아, disgusting shit.
I mean, there you go. 나는, for me, as long as they're not clingy. I hate clingy. 나는 나쁜 남자 좋아해.
You need a Tamagotchi.
난 좋아하는 게 보다는 그냥 잘 맞는 것 같아. If they give me too much attention, I immediately am like, 그래. Yeah.
Because you guys just like, you
A
know,
lot of the PDs that work here are like that. But it makes sense.
you guys just purchase a Tamagotchi and later on you kept your boyfriend in a Tamagotchi and then you push a button.
I
there
think
goes
that's
your
why I play
boyfriend.
so many video games. I'm like, I'd rather deal with video games than deal with
That's
real
your
people.
virtual boyfriend.
And clean and food.
Whoop!
If that's your interest, then good for you.
Go pick one out.
Oh, this one is thick.
You're always picking the long ass ones. Let me see.
어 이거 어떡해 이거 너무.
Some time ago, I met a guy in Grindr. I really liked his personality while texting, even though I didn't know what he looked like at first, and appeared to be shy about sharing pics right away, so I just resumed texting.
Okay.
After some time, we agreed to a meeting, and after I insisted on it, he finally shared a picture of his face on the day of our meeting, so I would know what he looked like when we met. He seemed very nice when we first met, even though he clearly wanted to hook up right away.
So many red flags, honey.
Not sharing a photo, like,
I will immediately block him.
I don't know about other apps, but 뭔가 for gay apps, it's like manner. That's why you see so many NPNC, no pic, no chat.
Yeah.
Like, send a picture first if you're gonna talk to me. And a lot of people will do it for privacy reasons, but it's like basic etiquette to send a face picture, right? On our second meeting, he picked me up at a nearby parking lot with his van in the evening. We were on our way to his place when he asked me to have sex in the back of his car instead. He pulled off into an empty parking lot and we moved to the back of his van where he had prepared
Prepare what?
a blanket, which I thought was kind of weird, but also kind of exciting. He prepared a blanket, which I thought was kind of weird, but also kind of exciting, so I agreed. He pulled out some condoms and gave them to me to put on him. I used my teeth to open the condom. They'd be writing a fan fiction right now.
I know, right?
They're writing
So detailed.
Wattpad.
Which kind of teeth? Like front teeth, side
Girl, I don't think. After some time, I noticed that it tasted a bit bitter, and my lips started to feel very numb, which surprised me since I had never used numbing condoms before. I asked him what kind of condoms he had bought because I was feeling that strong numbing sensation on my lips and even parts of my tongue. He legit told me that they were just regular condoms and that if they were any different than the usual, he must have grabbed them by mistake, which I found very strange and off-putting since I had never seen them before in a regular grocery or convenience store, and the price difference to normal condoms must have been big enough to notice a difference in any ordinary pack. After the hookup, he asked me for my home address to take me home, but I just asked him to bring me back to the place he initially picked me up from since I didn't believe him, not knowing there were pain-killing and numbing drugs on the condom he used. And I found it really strange for him to lie about it when being asked. I mean, I could clearly feel the pain-killing drug. I have never heard of this. You know, I guess, when people try to like spike a drink, they put like the drugs in the drink. I guess similar, he put some drugs on the packaging of the condom. This is why I open condom packs with my hands. Why would you use, oh my God, oh no. I got out of the car fast and was careful for him to not follow me home. Then when he tried to contact me later, I just explained that he was a really nice guy, but I wasn't looking for something serious at the moment. After I told him I wasn't interested since, is that it? It was cut off.
So the story wasn't complete?
I guess it was even longer.
But
Hannah just cut it off.
I'm just so curious what happened.